Hello and welcome. It is us from Best of the Bottom, and we're watching AEW Dynamite tonight. Oops, let's trim down that. I don't need to be all right. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. We're live. We're here. We're going to be watching AEW Dynamite and making fun of each other, and we're going to witness the fallout from All Out. It took me all day to come up with that rhyme.
I believe it.
We just watched the end of Creed 2.
I'm assuming, yeah.
It was a fine flick.
Yep.
All 5 minutes or so we saw at the end.
Yep.
10 minutes, however long.
I feel like that's the perfect amount.
I mean, who needs to watch full movies? Just last 10, 15 minutes, that's all that matters. It really is.
Because I think I got the idea of the whole film from just that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we saw the fight.
There's a lot of dramatic moments, some eye shiftingness. A towel was thrown in. It was quite breathtaking.
Rocky meets his grandchildren or child.
You know, I have to say, AEW is great about getting the newest people in their opening package right out the gate.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're proud.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun time. And as you can see, I'm not in Reverend attire. It's in the wash, so you know what? Hawaiian shirt mode. I just feel like I should be drinking out of a coconut.
Well,
I don't have a coconut to drink out of. I don't have a unicorn, and that cup is dirty.
it's got a little bit of bong water and mixed seltzer.
Some bong seltzer.
Added flavors.
You're so considerate.
Always.
Bryan Danielson's Rump Rattling Beats is the best. Simply the best.
That's the best of my dancing ability right there. So
You don't need any more for that Rump Rattling Beat.
says he Nyla farted.
It's what?
That sign said Nyla farted.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know what that meant.
Nyla farted.
I'm sure somebody felt like that was very creative. Oh, seriously? We're already just Ruby Soho, Jamie Hayter right out the gate? Huh.
Check this out. We will hear from Bryan Danielson tonight live for the first time ever on Dynamite. It's going to go down.
I'm excited to hear from him, but I'd rather see him in action.
Yes, Adam Cole, baby, in the house.
And ladies and gentlemen, FTR, Sean Spears will take on
Trios match.
Dustin Rhodes kicks off this broadcast in one hell of a way.
Oh, sweet time to watch Dustin Rhodes to get his head kicked off.
Here we go already, Jim. Taz, what an entrance this is, huh?
Oh, by okay.
So, our best wishes. This Cowboys getting married in 3 days. Take some time off to prepare. We miss him. We love him. Yes.
I enjoy his entrance.
It's a great entrance. It's one of the best.
You know, a lot of times entrances are intimidation factors. Taz, nothing like this, though, man.
No, you're right, Tony. You can definitely bring space in your opponent's head with this type of entrance for sure.
I think he has captured like that Undertaker vibe, that eerie, like shit's about to go down vibe very well. Then amplified it times 2.
Like it kind of reminds me of Hellblade just a teeny bit.
Yeah, because the horns.
Yeah, it just has a very like Viking vibe to it. I dig it.
Well, I believe he is from Amsterdam.
Well, then there we go.
He's also, as both you men know, highly experienced as Malachi Black. And it's rare that he faces someone with more experience than he has, but this match is no one. You're saying that he had two fascinations growing up. Tattoos and the
I just feel like too his like mask thing looks really good too. Like
Yeah,
he just looks good. Like he sells it.
solid aesthetics.
It doesn't feel cheap at all.
Like, you don't believe that he's a demon, but you also don't not believe that he's a demon. It'll be interesting to see how this goes down. I'm willing to bet Cody appears at the end of this one. I hope not, though. I feel like Cody needs to be away a little longer.
Absolutely, he's got it. And this is Malachi Black has yet to face defeat in AEW.
So Malachi Black is your guy.
Right? He's my guy right now. He's got new trunks.
Well, you can't have that man wrestle in those thin little shorts.
True. I kind of like the shorts, though. There was something about it.
Yeah, I have no problem with the thin shorts either.
You're exactly right, JR. That's the thing. He's got great extension for German here. But that's with a German suplex. You rarely see that. But back to Malachi Black, he has great flexibility with his Muay Thai background.
I just have to ask, are my tits ready for this episode?
It's almost as they're warmer than they really are. It sounds weird, but it's actually true.
Probably not.
They took a lot of abuse on Sunday. My tits popped off everywhere.
Yeah, as passionate as you are about it, nah, man, I don't think your tits will ever be ready. They're quite sensitive.
That was a lot to take in on Sunday. Oh. Nice. It's always good to have an early table spot.
How old is
I think Dustin Rhodes is 50.
Oh. Only? Like in his 50s or?
I think he is 50.
I don't know why I was expecting older.
He might be a little older.
I believe 50.
He's older than Jericho, so he might be 51. So I think Jericho. I have no idea if I can be making shit up, which is a good chance I am.
That's okay. I'll just believe it to be gospel, and I'll spread the word.
Works for me.
How his thoughts are after this first match, and of course, Brian Daniels.
I made a mistake and I haven't had any caffeine all day today. I'm gonna have a terrible headache tomorrow.
So excited for that chicken parmesan later.
Well, I got it all out so you could eat before, but if you're,
Yeah, well, I didn't really get ready. I just came over here because it was 5 o'clock.
am I surprised? Nay, I am not.
I just threw on the dress and was like, let's get over there.
I know Dustin was angry after what happened to Lee Johnson on Rampage, but do you think? I mean, he had to realize what he got himself into. This guy's not.
I was just bullshitting, just chilling.
He wants to take Dustin out. He wants to take him out.
Trying to decide what I was going to wear because the clergy shirt is in the wash, and I felt like, you know what, Hawaiian mode feels right. I'm just feeling chill today. Just, you know.
I'm surprised you didn't Hawaiian Batman.
That one I gotta wear a shirt underneath. I'm too fat to button it up.
Honest.
Well, you know. Because I did. I looked at it and I thought, ooh, I should wear that one. I was like, I gotta wear a shirt underneath it. And just adding layers. And this shirt is very breathable.
I should have wore the Hawaiian Batman shirt.
Do it now.
Would have been the theme. Damn. Plus, I would have got to wear
Impromptu luau.
Yeah.
We'll even find a pig to roast.
I have a shit ton of ham at home. I could have just. This
Buy
could have been
some
a
ham?
thing. Yeah. Opportunity lost.
I know if anybody's here to watch the hard-hitting commentary,
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
you've reached the wrong channel. We will commentate thoroughly about ham sandwiches, Hawaiian shirts.
Right now, we're watching
Malachi Black and
Dusty.
Dustin Rhodes.
Yeah, I know.
I
was trying.
It's Dustin. Dustin's his dad.
Well, I was calling him Dusty just as in casually.
Oh, well, Dusty's his
Like
dad.
my good
He's
friend
dead.
Dusty.
But when you say Dusty Rhodes, people are thinking it's somebody entirely different.
Okay, well, when I say Dusty, it's because I know him personally and we besties, okay?
That would D-Star, hello. And first off, I think that'd actually be a good idea. Start with a Brian promo, but they rarely do. AEW likes to throw action in your face right away. It makes sense they started with this one, but yeah. They'll probably save Brian either right before or right after Adam Cole, I would think. But it's a fair match to start with. That ain't it. I'm just waiting for that black mass and to truly come out of nowhere. That would be the best. If it just comes out of complete nowhere.
Every time I see Dustin Rhodes, I think he looks like my stepdad did when he was a baby. I think that's all I think about.
You're saying, Ralph, as a child,
As
looked
a
like
baby,
a 50-year-old man
yes.
with half his face painted as a baby.
Well, give or take the face paint, but
I feel like there's a Photoshop opportunity there.
because there's just this one picture that my mom has where it's like, and he's making this face and he looks like that.
That makes sense watching the UK because it's the wee hours of the morning for you, isn't it? Or late night? That makes sense. I see why you want to get that stuff out the way first. But this is good stuff too. But yeah, I definitely see why you want to hear from Adam Cole and
I watched a lot of Chicago.
Daniel Bryanson right out of the way.
He threw the boot towards Dustin. Really getting to Dustin's
Because it's definitely going to be fun where the Elite story goes.
And now laughing at him. He said, Malachi said, I want to piss you off. Well, Dustin is trying to pull himself up here.
Dustin loves his brother, loves his family. And this guy's been right in the face of the Rose family
Nope.
maybe one too many times.
Maybe this was a bad move, guys. It might have been. It motivated Dustin, it seems. Go to the midsection, man, Dustin.
Well, here it goes. There it is. Canadian Destroyer. Got it covered one. He's going to beat him.
It baffles me that Dustin Rhodes, Gold Dust, all his other characters, in all his years, I can't remember ever seeing him Canadian Destroyers. He's in his 50s, and he's Canadian destroying the universe. And he just busts them out like it's a fucking Tuesday brunch.
It is. For old.
Dustin.
Yeah. I still want to stay Dusty. It just sounds better.
It doesn't work.
I know. I understand. I get it.
It'd probably be offensive for some.
Probably.
Bulldog, maybe?
Dude, I still say the same thing. Goldust is going and going strong.
Spinning heel kick, 1, 2, 3.
Dude, I remember when Goldust debuted. Did I miss the Black Mass? It's not a Rhodes match without a little blood. I don't know if they did a blood capsule this time, though.
I mean, maybe.
If
I
they-
hope so. Gosh, I hate the feeling of like my teeth. Like,
your teeth or your tongue or something.
yeah, oh my goodness, my mouth in
That
general,
sucks.
that sucks. I hate cuts on the fingers
There's a Letterman jackets for you.
and tongue, mouth stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. What I hate
Pimples
the
in your
worst.
nose. Oh my god.
What I hate is burning the roof of your mouth on a shakaroni.
Did you burn your mouth on the shakaroni?
No, that was actually a different one. Something else weird. I think I burned my mouth on the Taco Bell that one day.
I honestly have a fear of burning like my mouth, so I'll wait a long time before I eat.
Is that why you just sit there?
Yeah, that's why I just sit there because honestly, I hate that feeling. I have the patience to go like, hey, you know what? I'll just wait a while.
No, not me. I'm too damn hungry. I dive in with careless abandon.
I know I watch my parents, and I don't know if it's because they're old, but they just dig right into food, and I'm like, do you see all that steam, and it's not doing anything to your? You just don't care, like you're hungry.
Well,
you're just gonna.
the nerves have deadened a little bit.
I'm just like, wow, those are my heroes.
Everybody, how you doing? Here's a hint about how to make.
I blow on all of my food, even ice cream, because it's just a.
You never know. You never
I
know when
just-
your ice cream got fried before you eat it.
I did it in front of my boyfriend's mom, and she was like, "It's not going to be hot," and I was just like, "I know, it's just a thing I have to do. I don't like it."
But I know some people that have to smell everything before they eat it.
Now we've integrated penetrating heat.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Dynamic variable lumbar system.
I've drank
Once someone
like
experiences
sour milk
relaxation,
multiple times. It's just like if I just would take in 2 seconds just to sniff that. I made cereal one time, and I was so excited, and I just like got a whole big spoonful, and it was just like, what the fuck is going? It shocked the shit out of my system. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
That's hilarious.
$100 off.
It's like my body thought I was dying. Just like, what the fuck is all
I did a
this?
similar thing at some of the hospitals. That have a little EMS snack room, and they'll have little milk cartons. I apparently got one that somebody might have set out and then put back in the fridge because I took a huge drink of cheese. It was horrible.
Yeah, the one I had was not chunky. So it was like, it might have been a little bit thicker, but I wasn't paying attention. Clearly, like, I wasn't paying attention. And my first thought wasn't even like, oh, this is bad milk. My first thought was like, what the fuck was wrong with my cereal? Like, and then it occurred to me, oh, it must be sour.
I like how the first blame is,
yeah.
God damn it, Golden Grams.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is up with this cereal?
Post, those sons of bitches.
It's because, like, okay.
Or Kellogg. Or General Mills.
I'm really suspicious of cereal because one time I got Honey Bunches of Oats, tasty ass cereal.
Mm-hmm. Go Honey Boats.
And I was eating it, and there was a cockroach in the box, and I had no idea. Like I put it in my mouth, and then I felt it like swimming around. I hadn't bitten down yet, and then I spit it out, and that's when I was like, so I'm always suspicious of cereal.
Oh, that is horrible. Oh.
So my mind was already like, this cereal might be fucked up anyway. So I right away was like, I already had that prejudice of like,
God,
the cereal's got to be bad.
But then you found out you can't hurt a man. I had to ice my bowl.
Milk ain't done nothing wrong to me. So,
but Honey Boat.
Except for dying in my fridge because of lack of care, lack of attention.
Peach or apple?
Oh, the apple. You said the apple tastes like ass. Right. I think it's delicious.
You can have the ass apple.
I accept the ass apple with joy.
Why, hello. Melita Ford. It's nice to see you in the chat. We're about to hear from CM Punk. And you just missed a terrifying story of Diane finding a roach in her cereal after she ate it. It will ruin Honey Bunches of Oats for you. I can stage dive again. I think this is the time where he sets up his next feud. Well, thank you, Melita. Well, you're welcome, Melita. Melinda. God damn, I'm an idiot. Sometimes this dyslexia issue can really kick you in the butt. I don't know if I'm dyslexic, but sometimes I feel like I might be. Dan, couldn't have fixed that.
You know what? I did see that it was Melinda, but then I was just like, okay, whose responsibility is it to correct it? Is it hers? Is it mine? Is it? I was like, I don't want to feel like I'm embarrassing you or correcting you, and then I was legitimately just thinking about it, and then you corrected yourself, and I was like, ooh, both of us probably were like, thank God he got it himself. Nobody had to say nothing.
Well, that's good.
So that's good. Good on you.
Thank you.
You know what else we got? We got Carl Gotch trained King of Pancrase, Minoru Suzuki. And he's taken on in one hell of a main event that I, the wrestling fan, will be watching, just like all of you, a local Cincinnati maniac.
Cheap pop. Cheap pop.
Where's Aunt Linda at? Aunt Linda, I just want to say, you are legitimately an angel.
I'm.
We're all about giving people their flowers here, and I saw Dark Side of the Ring, and seriously, you are an angel. Thank you very much. God bless you. Who saw the pay-per-view?
We did.
I see.
Soho. Adam Cole. Ryan Danielson.
So who's he calling out?
First person I texted as soon as I was out of the ring in Chicago was my beautiful wife, April.
Oh. Bringing age things again.
And she said, baby, what's next? And I said, I don't know. I thought maybe I would leave it up to y'all. So Cincinnati, I would like to hear it. What's next for CM Punk?
I'm
Moxley?
hearing.
A lot of people to choose from. These people are saying
Someone
Moxley.
Yeah.
Stevie, the gentleman over here.
Get me a mic, please. What do you mean? Just get me a mic.
Oh, this is how we set up Powerhouse Hobbs. Because Taz got all excited. Hey. Steve Taz here.
Listen, I'm really, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second, please. Just.
I'll be honest, I'm not familiar with Taz. He was a wrestler?
Hold on.
Yes.
Okay.
He's an ECW OG.
Because I've seen Taz, like pictures of Taz.
I'm trying to be a gentleman.
Yeah, he
And I know
was.
the name,
Here's the thing, tough guy.
He's originally from ECW.
but I've never seen him wrestle once in my life. So I'm just.
That's because he was doing commentary by the time you got into it.
And you were very impressive. And I'm going to tell you this right now, my man. Don't you ever mention out of your mouth any members of Team Taz that you want to face. Don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that.
Yep, that's what's setting up. Powerhouse Hobbs.
You guys want to see me wrestle? Nobody mentioned Team Taz.
Every time I see him,
Hold on. Hey, yes, you did. On interviews, radio spots, your ass is everywhere.
he's got muscles.
I'm telling you, Bob.
His muscles have muscles.
He's like,
He has Hook's muscles.
but he's like a good, it's like a good kind of muscle, like where it doesn't. I mean, he doesn't look like super hard. Like he might be somewhat soft. Like I like a chunky muscle. If that makes
Gel
sense.
mold that lifts weights, if you will.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it. Sorry. Objectifying.
It's okay.
No. I don't want to be toxic.
Euphoria, beat me if you can. Survive if I let you.
Whoa.
So that's gonna be the next thing for Punk is good old Hobbs.
It might be good.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Hobbs is good. Which I think is funny. I was just listening to was it Alex McCarthy? I was into a wrestling channel earlier today, and they were talking about Hobbs needing some more prominent spotlight. I think taking on Punk is pretty prominent spotlight.
Definitely.
It'll be a fun match, regardless.
I like the Tate's Hulk hands.
I know that's pretty good.
Here on Dynamite on TNT. Been a wild and crazy night as some people are from over. A little Wild West here tonight. Taz back on headset. That's a lot of disrespect. What you just said to me, using my verbiage, using what I lived for. You damn right I did. I'm getting a little hot. I'm trying to be professional out here. Okay. But I'll tell you this right now. I see a Punk. He best watch his ass. I'm trying to be professional.
Dark Side of the Ring is a really good series.
It really is. I was saying we should get a special someone to watch it with me because I'm always making reference to these different things that happen in wrestling.
It's a good. That's how I got into it. My boyfriend showed me, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Because I don't tend to really care about personal lives of wrestlers and stuff like that. I'm just not interested.
I mean, I care about certain things to an extent.
So I just never But I started watching it with him, and it was just, I was like, the whole time you're just sucked in. It's amazing.
Yeah. So too, they don't also stick with some of the darkest, horrible things. They go with some of the lighter, goofier things. Like the Brawl for All one. Did you watch that one?
No.
Oh, first off, if you know what the Brawl for All is. So basically the whole reason why the Brawl for All even happened in WWE is because Vince Russo wanted to see somebody knock out Bradshaw.
Yeah, I'm not saying, it's called Dark Side of the Ring, but it's not necessarily, you're not going to be so sad.
Some of them you are. There.
Yeah, some are definitely sadder than others. Clearly, but
Vince Russo is a clown. I will say you gotta give Russo some credit because he came up with a lot of the stories for the Attitude Era. But at the same time, you have to give the bad credit and the good credit to him. But once he went WCW and TNA, oh my God. He went too far. He went way. He Russo'd himself. He Russo'd the company. You're familiar with Vince Russo, right? You watch TNA.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say familiar. I mean, I'm aware.
He's the mastermind behind everything on a pole match too.
Yeah.
Buff Bagwell's mom on a pole match. Judy Bagwell on a forklift.
Okay, don't roll into thin. Is that a tattoo? Uh-huh. Is that real? It is very real. I love it. Can I have one? No.
The video calling device designed to bring people closer. Share something real. Portal from Facebook.
Could you imagine if Grandma got a tattoo?
Of a giraffe.
Giraffe.
And whole grains. Doing something good for yourself has never been as easy.
I was gonna say I could maybe see her getting one, and then I was just like, no.
Kellogg's Special K.
She is so anti-tattoo and piercings.
She's because I was like, well, I was just thinking if we even brought it up to her, just she would just be like,
Yes.
She'd be funny about it, but she would also be like, no.
Yeah.
FTR for the last few months resparked.
I feel like Grandma has a good sense of humor.
Definitely.
And after we beat them last week,
She has
now
to.
we've shifted our
Yeah.
focus to the rest of this division.
We know her children and her grandchildren.
Because everybody knows where we belong. We're the best. We're the best. We're the best. Prove us wrong, boys. Ruby Soho wins the Casino Battle Royale as the world title shot. From why would you have an open challenge that Jamie
I like her jacket.
I just like everything
I
about her.
issued the open contract because
I think
I'm
she's so
worried
pretty.
you think I just got lucky on Sunday.
And also badass.
Here it is.
TV time on the flavor of the week because you become completely irrelevant after Jamie defeats you in his open challenge and after I retain my women's world championship title. Hello, Brittany. It's nice to see you. Tony, do you know that Britt and I have known each other for quite some time? I actually helped her break into this industry. So I know what you're doing. I know why you call yourself so many nicknames. Is it
Well,
role model? Is
It
it?
is trippy.
Do you want me to let him in?
Face of the AEW
Yeah.
women's division. Oh, and my personal favorite, the baddest bitch on the block. You call yourself all these things and remind everybody who you are, so they don't see everything that you're not.
I feel
No, this is my block now. Let me remind you of the epic nickname, the Women's World Champion.
I feel like this is gonna be some fun matches, some fun promos as things go on.
Runaway to
Mhm.
catering where you spent the last 4 years of
Definitely.
your life.
Oh,
Jamie has a match scheduled tonight, and I need to rest from my title match at All Out. But she'll be giving you a heavy dose of whoop ass, courtesy
that's gonna be
of
great.
Dr.
Hater and Soho.
D&D. Bye.
Oh,
Every time I see a jacket like that, I'm always like, that is expensive. Like with patches and stuff like that, because like making a jacket like that costs a lot of money.
yeah. But that's why you make it over time.
I know, but it's just like that's where my mind goes when I see a lot of punk stuff like that. Is I'm just like, wow, the amount of money you must have put into that jacket.
I actually met a guy at a punk rock show that was wearing a pair of pants that was made entirely out of like not just like patches and various band like patches and like pieces of shirt and stuff like that. Made an entire pair of pants out of them and set it together with fishing line.
God, that sounds amazing.
It was pretty amazing.
Not very comfortable, but amazing.
Yeah, they didn't look all that comfortable.
I feel like that's suffering for fashion, but
You know, it was truly punk rock.
yeah, I suppose so.
It was at an MXPX show too.
Suffering for fashion makes it sound lesser, but punk rock will take that.
Suffering for fashion sounds very bougie.
Well,
This is punk rock.
disregard.
Suffering for fashion is wearing a corset.
We can obviously see the drop kick was the added impetus that Dominic needed to move that big body of Willie Hall, the powerhouse. Here he goes with a try.
Oh, that's
I feel like
that
That
is something
color-
I have not seen before.
that requires strength. I don't know in what part of what body, but like
I think a little bit of both. But that was impressive.
it's the little things.
Athletically inclined, so physically impressive. He's young. He's tough. He's got an attitude. Sky's the limit for a powerhouse Hall.
Exactly.
Somebody open the door.
I thought a confident Hobbs is.
Because he's manhandling one of the hottest properties in all of AEW. Dante Martin.
Dante Martin is the hottest, maybe the hottest as far as wins are concerned.
I can hear Trippy under the door. Just
Yeah.
I guess you can let him in. Let the Tripster in.
Oh, he just walked away from the door.
Ah, you jerk. Come on, Trips. Restaurant quality picture in picture. Dude, Hobbs is a beast.
Very much so.
I could see in the future maybe Hobbs being one of those guys that goes from AEW to WWE someday if WWE gets their shit together and quits running off talent. WWE has potential to be good again. But I feel like they choose to not be.
Pacifico's crisp golden lager. Brewed for those who know. It's what's behind the label that matters. Dish makes TV easy. Prime Video? It's easy. Then click Prime Video. The app's now right there with all your live TV.
Well, I do believe for a while there, Vince was, or at least some people from WWE were watching AEW Dark because it seemed like they were picking up quite a few guys to go to NXT for a little bit there.
Hi.
Until all the budget cuts. Hello.
Doing good.
We're doing great tonight.
We got leftover
Smirnoff sparkling stuff.
yeah, seltzers. Would you like to say the tagline? Oh, you don't have a box thing.
Good point, Jake. Will Hobbs, future member of Ascension, Retribution.
That Starbucks coffee feeling. Made ready.
Now there's a new way Experian boosts your rich credit scores.
I boosted my FICO
So what they'll do is they'll put them in the hurt business and then break them up.
In my Netflix account to boost my credit funds in one place.
Now pay for Netflix, Hulu, and more can boost your credit scores. Download the Experian.
It is sad. I'm convinced you don't ever charge your phone at your house.
You do.
You just wait to come over here and be like, oh, I need to borrow your charger.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's what seems to happen. I charge it overnight.
I'm just going to make a compilation of you going, can I use your charger?
Yeah. Well, it's every time I come over here. I honestly didn't charge my phone last night. That's why. That's my excuse for this time.
I would say this day and age, yeah. Luchasaurus turning heel on Bryan Danielson. I would like to see a heel Luchasaurus someday in the future. I just don't know when that would happen. I think that could be interesting. I don't know if I'd see him as a top heel, but there might be some fun stuff to do with him as a heel.
I feel like eventually Jurassic Express is going to break up somehow.
Maybe.
I just feel like that's just kind of what happens. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they want to keep groups together longer or forever if they want to. But like,
Yeah, well, even in New Japan, like maybe
it would be some real shit for Luchasaurus to turn heel. Like
Jake does not want a bad dinosaur.
I would feel indifferent about it, but like I could see him being a bad dinosaur.
It'd be fun. Like I was saying, with even New Japan, they may not break people up entirely, but they will have people get kicked out and change factions. But I don't know if you could keep a revolving Jurassic Express.
Yeah, I just don't know.
Gigantic shotgun from the top. This is the chance that Dante needed to make. This is what he needed to build the momentum.
I would accept it. Because I like in my head I would just be like, this is how wrestling goes. So I would accept it, but I would also be very sad that Jurassic Express broke up.
I would just hate to see Luchasaurus turn on Jungle Boy. That would be heartbreaking. Like if Jungle Boy were to turn heel on Luchasaurus, I feel like it'd be an evolution of the story. No pun intended. But if
What if Jungle Boy like turns into a city boy?
oh, that'd be the heelest thing ever.
Right?
Cuts his hair, just slicks it back.
Yeah, just totally.
This goes all like Wolf of Wall Street.
I could see that being
That would be the heelest thing you could do. I would hate it so much. Instead of now how he rarely talks, he just won't shut the fuck up.
I can see it.
Here comes Dante. Dante.
Jungle Boy goes more than tamed.
Almost took
He trains in one jungle for another. The jungle of Wall Street.
What is it? Jungle to Jungle and Georgia the Jungle mixed.
Yes. Join together. There you go. Concrete jungle.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, no shocker that Dante has that kind of fight in him. I definitely think he might have pulled off one of those kicks, but that's all right.
I do find it interesting that they have like with the Twilight Zone in the background with the beat in there. This is the scary door.
Congratulations to AEW on bringing in CM Punk. And Bryan Danielson, and Ruby Soho,
There he is.
and Adam Cole, and every other skinny little dork that's 5'9" or shorter that Tony Khan man can use to deflect the spotlight away from the truth. But that truth is a persistent
Tam
little
Lambert's such a
fellow.
douche.
No matter how hard you try to cover
Does
it up,
cauliflower ear
no
affect
matter what
hearing?
depths you will go to keep it buried.
No.
It's just like, because isn't it like hardened like fluids or something like that?
Yeah, it's just calcified from swelling in your ear and stuff from being hit all the time.
That this company is the hottest thing going in the world of professional wrestling. And you may think that you can keep
I mean, I guess
playing these
maybe
idiots
if it
the
like
fiddle. Hell, you may even
it was
trick
swollen
most
up
of them
enough.
into looking up the lyrics to one of the worst songs in the history of the world and watch as they sing it to the heavens. But you will never be able to hide the truth.
Jake was saying it's mostly cosmetic thing.
This company has two real men wrestling for
I gotta see like maybe if
'Cause, yeah.
it was bad enough to where it's actually.
Because I'd imagine more people would
But-
like get it drained or like try to fix the problem if
But
it was
yeah.
like if it was more than cosmetic.
Yeah.
I kind of think people wear it more as like a badge of honor. Like,
Some do.
Before our truths burn this company down to the ground. And
But it looks
I would,
when somebody gets punched and it explodes.
Oh Jesus!
There's been a few MMA fights where somebody bursts a cauliflower and it's like
Good God!
horrible.
You know what? Ear things too. It would hurt to have your ears cut. Like, just no harm to any of the body.
And take you back to what happened during the buy-in between Orange and
Shocking take there. Diane does not like harm.
Yeah.
I'm going to take your hair. I am going to shave your head.
Good fried with sriracha salt. The cauliflower, not the ear.
Well, let's not knock it till you try it. That sounds
True.
like that might be a tasty recipe on a lot of things. I'll be honest, sounds not the worst
Fried with sriracha salt, yeah.
for eating a body part.
If you have to eat a human, use sriracha salt.
Yeah.
And fry it.
Yeah.
It's a natural way to do things.
Like, hopefully, if you're eating a person, it's by choice. Like, that's best case scenario for you in an eating people.
Well, see, I was
Situation.
just thinking if you ever end up in a survival situation.
You're like thinking Donner Party or something.
Yeah, or alive with a plane crash. Just always carry sriracha salt with you at all times.
Well, I guess I'm just hoping for the listeners, viewers, whatever, that if you're eating people, it's by your own choice, man, of your own volition.
Or
And if you can, have sriracha salt.
Or I was thinking possibly like post-apocalyptic era. You got to do what you got to do. Stock up your bunker with sriracha salt.
Yeah, maybe just always have
and maybe some Crisco's for some nice, good, solid frying
in your carry-on or something.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Just have a little bit with you.
You just never know. Just enough. Just enough. Ration it out.
Have your emergency in case I have to eat people's seasonings. I know I will. I'm gonna take some spicy ketchup from Whataburger.
Yep.
That does it. I gotta get Eugenics. Just send a text for a complimentary bottle. And by the way, she'll like it too. Get your complimentary bottle of Eugenics now.
I like how the squirt gun. I just want to say that.
Text now and we'll include
A gun to your alien head. That is a great emojis.
Absolutely free. That's BEST.
I think head squirt gun is an option for emojis.
It's because you don't dive deep into your basic
I do
using.
I do a lot of GIFs.
I'm a GIF person.
I send a lot of unicorns and rainbows.
I message people in GIFs mainly.
I do that too a lot.
Guess who ordered that smart on DoorDash? Get more from your neighborhood.
My best friend Sammy, God, amazing.
Oh,
she
yes.
is an artiste at gifting.
You know
Gifting.
The one thing I really hate about
Jiffing. Is it jiffing or gifting?
I like gifting.
It sounds better to me to gif, but then
when I hear GIF, I think of peanut butter.
Yeah. Which isn't bad either.
Oven roasted turkey and new hickory smoked bacon. Is the refresh
Redford GIF guy.
You don't even have time for this guy.
The only thing I hate is when I'm busting out with my GIF conversations, and there was a GIF that you used recently, and you can't find it again.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
I've typed in full sentences that I could have just, typed in the sentence, send, into the GIF thing, just so I can have the perfect GIF.
Yeah, that's a good reason. Give the GIF of life. There you go. That's a good pun right there. Well, it's time for MJF to talk some shit.
What a cute reference.
I know. It's supposed to be an insult, but I kind of deep down go, aw.
I told you. He has a cute little kind of baby face. If he didn't smirk so much, he'd be a nice guy. Belly Pigs is a cute reference. That scarf is for comfort.
That's his comfort.
For self-soothing.
That's like Linus in his blanket.
Exactly. That is exactly what I mean.
MJF for life.
Sure, buddy. And he has pointy ears. Cute little elf ears. He's just... I mean, from the side they don't look it, but when you look straight on, those are pointy ears, sir. He's precious.
Let's just tweet at him being like, oh, my sister says you're precious.
Yeah.
And we'll just GIF like a cute little chipmunk. MJF equals Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's not Detroit.
See, look, even he gets these teeny little pursed lips when he gets upset. AEW hired me to just come on there, and every time he talks, I'll be like, "Aww."
It just pinches cheeks.
Yeah, I'll come out and just do that, and then put me on somebody's team or faction. And that's all I'll do, because if I do more, I'll explode. I don't think you could get insurance on me. I'm that fragile.
You're like a Fabergé egg.
Yeah, maybe. Without the sturdiness, you know. So even worse.
And look at what we got here in the front row, huh?
Oh no.
Linda, don't you dare make eye contact with me, honey. I'll knock your teeth down your throat.
How dare you? See, he's just got a bad attitude. He's got a bad attitude problem, though.
It's because of his health fears he's been having to overcome it his entire life.
I believe it. People just going, "Oh," every time he talks.
I'm sorry, Roseanne. You got something to say? Should I come over to her? Okay.
He skinned his knee. He's hurt. He's crying to his mom, and she's just like, "Look at those kids' health fears."
Cincinnati's own Brian Pillman, the loose cannon's daughter.
Oh, there you go.
I want to take you home, put you in a cage.
Oh. Oh. That's how they're going to give. This is how Brian Pillman Jr. is going to get some shine.
God.
It's his hometown.
Like I said, I love a good mullet.
He's got the best mullet.
He looks fantastic.
If we ever make a live action movie of Florida Man.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
We already had my jerk off friend.
I hear you're out here talking trash about my hometown and worst of all, my family. Now, Max, we all know you had a really good silver.
I think a good mullet is like a good sign of self-care.
A good, healthy, clean mullet with lots of volume.
Well, I just think it shows you care to some degree, because like a mullet like that requires some upkeep.
That is definitely a Garnier Fructis mullet.
That is, yeah. Like, to me, if I saw him, that's high fashion.
Yes.
Rat tails, no thank you, but a mullet.
Yes, there's certain, because a rat tail, you can braid it and leave it that way for a while. If you do tight enough braids.
You see a man with a mullet.
A well-kept mullet.
Yeah, well-kept. Well, I feel like most mullets have to be kept to some degree.
I've seen some pretty raggedy mullets. You forget my true profession.
Oh, that's true. I bet you've seen some shit.
I have PTSD from some mullets I've seen.
I believe you.
And remember, I did this profession in Florida too.
That's true. That's true.
The home of the mullet.
I meant to say Melanie. Hey. It's a real shame that she could have birthed around, I don't know, 500 different second-generation wrestlers. But unfortunately for me, she forgot to do to you what she did to all the other prospects, and that, my friend, is swallow.
That's
I'm sorry, buddy. Are you going to help me just like you did this past Sunday?
Wardlow's gonna turn on MJF soon.
Yeah, something's going on with them.
Pillman, let me make something perfectly clear. If you do not
Wardlow's gonna be fantastic face at some point.
God, I love watching the crowd.
your mother should have done 28 years ago. I am going to abort.
Go, Mullet Pillman, go.
Well, Wardlow knows where his bread is buttered. He had no choice. He better watch Max's back. Uh-oh.
Is it offensive if I call him Mullet Pillman?
No,
Called
because
Dusty
it's a good way.
Dusty Rhodes and Mullet Pillman?
Mullet Pillman. I mean, tall jungle boy.
They have some real good hair in
Who the fuck is Griff Garrison?
What a shot, a haymaker with that heavy duty ring on that pinky. Attention, what this guy is my friend. Oh, come on. It's a Long Island thing. I guess. Oh, come on. That's enough. The things he said, we apologize for. Absolutely apologize for. And now they lose.
A random question popped into my brain.
And what is that?
Do you think breakdancing could like help with wrestling skills?
My answer is simply this: Booker T.
Yes. The answer is yes. Did you say he has a flame? Is that what that is? I thought, I just looked at that and I went, that's a choice. I had no clue what the fuck I was looking at. I thought it could have been like a tortoise shell. I thought it could have been like... I had no clue what I was looking at when I was looking at that man's head.
It's just Murder Grandpa.
Murder Grandpa, I get, but like when you almost made me think I didn't know who the person was when you said he had a flame on his head. I was like, there was a guy with a turtle hair. I was like, I thought I knew who he was, but I like her outfit.
I hope that's faux fur. I feel like I'd get the wrong kind
I
of
hope
heat.
it's real. Just kidding.
Made out of 74 kittens.
As much as my cat shed, I think you could not kill a cat
True.
making a fucking coat.
Whenever I thoroughly vacuum up around here, there's enough fur in that vacuum to like build 4 cats.
Every time I do like clean something thoroughly like that and I realize how much cat hair was in the air, like I swear to God, it feels like the air is so much lighter. I'm just like,
Yeah.
all that dust and cat fucking.
How about that? And now the number 1 ranked contender to Red Day. Yeah. First time anybody's done that, first weekend. Yep. Yeah.
I'm excited to see Ruby get to have a real match. Because whenever she got to shine in WWE, which wasn't near enough.
I really thought I'd have more tattoos by now. And like, now that I've got a nephew who can tattoo, I'm like, my dreams feel more like a reality, but I'm also like, I only have 1 tattoo right now.
Yeah.
I could plan a whole body situation. Because I was kind of thinking I want to do just all American traditional.
Yeah.
And I feel like the tattoo I have can fall under that.
Bryan Danielson still to come. Will address the AEW.
But I'd want to I want to do a thing,
He's gonna go to a standing switch here. Also still
like really art it out.
I look forward to that. Don Callis going to be around. How about a big trios match, JR? Man.
Seems reasonable.
Well, I just think of all the tattoos I wanted and like when I was younger, and I'm so glad I have none of them.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
I used to want to get a giant tattoo of Uncle Sam smoking a bong.
God. That would have been something though.
And then I realized, that might not work as well for my current career path. It's still not out of the question for one day, to be honest with you. Just maybe in a less conspicuous place.
Yeah.
All right. We got to take a break. Stay with us. We'll continue.
Restaurant quality picture-in-picture. So, remember last week when, what match was it? Where we came back and the match was over and everything? Because they ended the match in picture-in-picture. They have started doing that where they'll do crazy stuff during picture-in-picture to make sure people are paying attention.
Or you could start by doing something small.
It's a good strategy.
It's good, but I will not be buying.
Screw it. Let's talk manifesting. Let's talk chakra.
Aw, that was a good Rancid poster with Ruby Soho on it. With Out Comes the Wolves. He is a more annoying version of The Miz, but is also a more exciting wrestler than The Miz.
I would put them in the same realm.
That same douchey category.
Yeah. I never really thought of that like him, like a Miz, but like now that it's been, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, actually.
The only difference is MJF can do a lot more stuff wrestling. Miz is a very tame wrestler, safe wrestler, but also at times it can be kind of. A Miz match is a Miz match. You know what I mean? It's usually more about his mic skills than it is. And I like the Miz.
Yeah.
But just a lot of his matches are just very Miz.
How am I supposed to pay attention to wrestling when there's chicken on the screen and I'm starving?
That chicken parm was ready for you to heat it up and munch down, but no. You've known about this the entire time.
Yeah.
I even purposely made sure I saved plenty for you because there was a couple times looking at going, I could eat that chicken parmesan, but no. Out of respect for my sister and her love for my chicken parmesan.
I do appreciate it.
Which actually even improved upon the recipe a little bit more. I actually seasoned all the chicken, put it in a bag the day before. So it sat there and soaked up all the flavor. And then I made my own breadcrumbs. And I put some Parmesan in the breadcrumbs, along with the various Italian herbs and seasonings.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, live here in Cincinnati.
And then,
AEW Dynamite.
of course, I put just a little bit of spice. I didn't have any cayennes. You know what I used? Just a smidge of sriracha sauce to give it some heat. And it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, throughout the break, though, you guys know,
the whatever sriracha, the honey sriracha, or
no, the sriracha with the chicken on it. Because you know how it is. Everything in this household's got to have a little kick to it.
Yeah, that's the thing that's been hard too for like cooking for other people, because it's like everything has a little bit of spice in everything I cook. So if you can't eat spicy shit, then it's like I don't know what to cook for you.
That is a good point. Miz had a WrestleMania main event victory, but Punk, Razor Ramon hadn't.
Yeah.
Well, Scott Hall though, he was content when his place. He always put wrestling's like a football team. Everybody has their place and their goals. But Razor did have one of the most protected moves. I don't know if anybody's ever kicked out of the Razor's Edge. Ooh.
So you're thinking Ruby
Ruby what?
is going to win?
Ruby's definitely going to go over Hayter. Unless they do like a finish where, I don't know, Reba or Britt like interfere and cost Ruby the match, which is possible to build that baby face, babyface sympathy, but at the same time, Ruby's definitely going over. She's got the right kick. What is she going to call the right kick now? Can't call it the Soho kick. That just sounds weird.
Just call it the right kick. Can't you just still call it the right kick?
Well, she's not Ruby Riott anymore.
I know, but doesn't the right kick still fit the?
Hayter is from just down the road from D-Star, Southampton. Yeah, but if you live in the UK, almost everybody's right down the road from
Well,
me.
this shocks me.
It's Riho and Soho. Okay. Riho, Soho. Let's see where they're going with this.
The two hoes?
That is terrible.
Was that not where you were going with this?
No, it wasn't. I'm just going with their names rhyme. Two hoes from the block.
Chris Statlander just looks so good. I'm glad they judged her up.
I like that octopus she's got tattooed on her side. I kind of want an octopus tattoo somewhere. Rio just sitting on her lap. That's so funny. Okay, you old guys, settle down. Settle down.
Yeah.
Ricky. Come on, aren't you sick and tired of this? I'm sick and tired of this, Brian. I really am. I thought last week when I knocked you in your head with the FTW title.
I feel like the Team Taz Island needs to. Let's move on. Let's get some other. Well, I guess Hobbs is going to take on Punk, so let's do something different. Let's give Ricky Stark something new to do. I mean, you broke Brian Cage away from them, so let's give Wolverine something new to do.
What are you talking about? It's dangerous.
Oceanside PD, state cops.
Won't bring every one of them down on you until the end of time. Animal Kingdom, all new Sundays at 9 on TNT and anytime on demand in the TNT app. If you can choose to be kind to your body with this bar made with almonds, imagine what other kind choices you can make.
World peace has finally been achieved.
I'm just going to mobile.
Or you
nut
could start
bar.
by doing something small. Live kind.
That was a very 70s chair.
A video calling device designed to bring people closer. Share something real.
I like
Portal from
70s.
Facebook.
I don't know why if I want to buy a particular product made by Facebook. I don't know why, but it makes me suspicious.
Great. What's up, Tom 40? Let me guess. Less energy, less drive.
Maybe it's because Facebook's been caught selling information to people too much.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
what
don't
do you
know.
do? We've got eugenics.
I mean, Google's just as bad. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess
2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. This unique and boosting formula is powered by
Strong work.
patented key ingredient, clinically researched to help increase testosterone levels. That does it. I've got it.
I finished playing, what is it, Man of Medan that I wanted to play?
Oh yeah. Did I download that? Did it finish?
No, you never downloaded it because you never listened to me.
I thought we downloaded it.
No, we downloaded Dead by Daylight.
I'm pretty sure I
Absolutely free. That's BEST.
have to look later.
2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. It's the new crispy chicken sandwich taco from Taco Bell. A taco or a sandwich?
Yeah, I finished that, and that was fun.
This is some weird shit going on here.
Ingredients stacked vertically, that's a taco.
It's called sandwich taco, not taco sandwich.
It's neither.
You've heard the arguments from both sides. Now, which side?
I would say that's a sandwich.
It's more of a sandwich than a taco, but like if you can consider a hot dog a sandwich,
It's not taco at all. It's a sandwich.
yes. It more falls under a hot dog category.
Well, not at all because it's got chicken in there. So
Yes, but it's more in a hot dog shape.
yeah.
But either way, what the hell is Taco Bell doing?
We didn't have bread, so we used the hot dog buns. to make
Taco
a
Bell's
sandwich.
trying to jump into the chicken sandwich game. That's what they're trying to do.
That is exactly what they're trying to do.
And I feel disgusted with it.
To me, the best chicken sandwich they had is like the naked chalupa or whatever.
Yeah.
They're already in the chicken sandwich game. Like they've won the chicken sandwich game.
I don't know if they won it.
No, but like the idea of a chicken sandwich made out of chicken.
Now, see, if they did the naked chicken chalupa, but then they made it with like the beef in the middle, like the chicken was the outside and it still had meat and cheese and all that stuff, that would be a game changer.
Yeah. 3 pieces of chicken.
No, you either put grilled chicken on the inside or you do just the ground beef.
Yeah.
And then maybe some sour cream and that like zesty sauce they use.
I'm really hungry.
That's your fault.
But Popeyes wins the chicken sandwich race in real
Have
life.
you had the Burger King one yet?
No, have you had the Popeyes one?
No.
People got shot for that sandwich, and I believe it.
True.
At first, I was like, "What the hell's the world come?" I had the sandwich, and I was like, "Ooh, some people were bound to get caps in their asses."
All right.
And then after that, it's Chick-fil-A.
I'm just gonna have to go to El Paso and get me one of these days.
It is so good. The spicy one. I didn't have the normal one, but the spicy one, yum.
Well, I do need to make a trip to El Paso. Where is the nearest Popeyes to Northeast El Paso?
Figure it out and start acting like it.
I don't know. There's one close by Mike's house.
Is there?
Not too crazy far. It's not like close, but it's not like far.
I'll have to look it up.
Got to go to a different state to get chicken sandwiches.
It's like living in Utah trying to buy booze.
When I first started refereeing back in the 70s, when you tagged in, you had to make contact. What do you tag in, you tag out, you had to make contact.
John Silver's amazing.
I do not want to say what I want to say.
Why?
Because
John Silver might be one of the sexiest men that's ever lived.
no, because I'm assuming he's smaller in stature
Yes,
and muscular and small.
he's a human bowling
always
ball.
makes people look smaller.
Yeah.
So I was trying to decide if he just had really short arms, like maybe, like as in like a deformity. But the very thoughts of like saying these, it's just not very nice. I guess is what I was getting at. It wasn't.
I'm gonna counter that with saying
It wasn't a statement, more of a question. Like, does Emmett just have short arms?
I think he's a sexy bowling ball shaped man.
I feel like him and what's her butt are like got the same like short muscular body situation.
That would be an adorable couple, actually.
It would be.
John Silver and why can't I think of her name right now? Leela Hirsch. Layla Hirsch. Leela. She's got one eye. I wonder when Adam Page is going to return.
When's he out? Oh, did he have
He had
a baby?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember hearing he was having a baby. Everybody's having babies.
Well, there was a pandemic going on.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
when you can't leave the house, bring the house to you.
Bring the house to your room with a baby.
Yes, I know. When you can't leave the house for fun, bring the fun to the house. I was trying to come up with something.
I mean,
look, I come up with a lot of gold gems every once in a while.
and
This was not one of them.
Yeah, well, you're self-aware, and that's what we appreciate.
I'm often realizing it as I say it. Although I do at times want to just make a compilation of all the stupid shit I've said. It just does not work out.
Teamwork here. Again, look at him. He looks in his corner. There's nobody there but members of the Pinnacle. Yeah, Silva's on an island right now. He sure is. There's a man.
Yay! Johnny Hungy.
Look at those knee strikes. Hard knee strikes and those strong legs. Running kick, running. Watch out. Big German suplex and a bridge. 1, 2. Oh! Really close.
You need to watch some of the B and the Elite stuff with John Silver, especially the John Silver Brody Lee stuff.
I'm subscribed to it. I just don't.
Oh, they collided heads. Teammates. Inadvertent colliding heads. Uno and Silva. Oh, slingshot.
Uno and Silva.
Not kidding. Tully didn't. I don't know if Tully did it with that much snap. That was a lot of snap tags. You're right.
What does taping do?
What do you like?
Like taping your muscles like that?
Oh, with the KT tape?
Yeah.
Theoretically, it's supposed to give support and help injuries. I think it does help to a certain extent because I've had tape up my shoulder several times. Because, my right shoulder is made out of marshmallows. And it does seem to kind of help a little bit. Same with when I tore intercostal muscles. Kind of tape them kind of just keeps stuff held together a little bit. But
just like added support. Break them up.
No,
Break
you can't
'em
break them. Oh,
Break
no.
them up.
No.
Break them up.
Not the Dark
Break 'em
Order.
up. Break them up.
No. Adam Page. No, save him. Anna Tay. Adam Page is the only one that can bring them together.
He has some pretty badass. Like if him and Black, if they switch, that would be equally
Who?
good. Whatever that guy is with the beautiful,
Silver and Stu?
not silver.
Who?
The black dude, not the black dude, but black. Last name I can't remember.
Oh, Malachi Black?
Malachi, yeah, okay, Malachi. And the guy with the like, kind of like God of War.
Oh, Stu Grayson?
Perhaps. I don't know his name.
It's Stu Grayson.
I know, but if you're looking for confirmation from the name, I have no clue.
Well, I'm educating you.
Okay.
I like that jacket. That'd be a great jacket for Lee Shimmer.
Demolish the other team. And then you look at Darby Allin, you look at Sting.
Come on. That jacket, maybe in pink.
And that's what leadership just was. You people just watched leadership. And Sting,
Which reminds me, I need to get a new
pink.
pink jacket, pink tie.
Like you had your whole career. And you know what? Darby Allin,
I washed it and it fell apart.
next week on Dynamite, Tony Khan, I want you to book Sean Spears against Darby Allin.
Why do you want to do that to Sean Spears? Tully versus Sting? I don't know if I want to see that. Like,
Not even for a second.
for a second, I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, Sting can still go. I mean, we've seen.
Don't make me sad.
We saw Tully in a match, and he got blown up fairly quickly.
When Subway opened, they changed the fast food.
Oh, Sam is coming out to do the cue card thing.
What is the cue card thing?
So when they were heels, Sammy would have cue cards and just say random shit like that.
Oh yeah. I've seen it before. I don't know why
And that was the new MVP Parmesan vinaigrette.
I don't know why it's just.
Fuego.
Because I was thinking, like, has he always done that? Yes, he has.
Yes, he's been doing it for a while.
I've seen it.
But now instead of seeing douchey things, he's doing like face things.
I'm so ready for summer to be over.
I'm ready for the heat to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, that's all. I'm tired of it.
Speaking of which, have you been to our uncle's new house, the pool? Neither have I. No invite, no nothing.
I have no desire.
Why?
Why would I? I don't have a bathing suit anymore. I'd have to buy a whole get up.
You're such a weirdo.
Although, like when you smoke and then get in a pool, like that is amazing.
Yeah.
I haven't been in, like, we had an above ground pool. We got rid of it, and I miss it so much just because I used to just like smoke and just float there on my back.
I can imagine.
Put on some, I don't know, Led Zeppelin or something, and just float around.
Faux show.
I would like to do that in a, what's it called? What are those tanks? Just float tanks?
Yeah, a float tank.
I'd like to give that a go.
Open your phone's
There's some folk tanks here.
Is there?
Yes.
Is it pricey?
A girl that used to work with, she went to massage therapy school and started her own little business where they do massages and folk tanks. I'll find the business card somewhere.
I bet it's pricey.
I mean, it sounds reasonable.
I mean, I don't know what's reasonable for letting me float in a dark tank.
Yeah.
I don't know what a reasonable price is, so like whatever you tell me, I'll just go like, yeah, I'll accept that that's what that is.
I know you are recovering right now. Brian Pillman Jr., what type of update can you give us on your tag team partner?
What kind of update can I give you, Alex? Is this not enough of an update for you? We're in the trainer's office because Maxwell Jacob Friedman just laid out my tag team partner in my hometown, and Wardlow dumps me on my head in front of my friends and family. You know what that means to me? That means I need to challenge you, Max. So I went straight to Tony Khan to challenge you to a match. September 22nd at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
What's up, varsity bitches? Looks like you boys had a rough time out there. Here's some ice cream.
Aw.
How nice of you guys. Thank you so much. Roses.
Yeah. Listen,
You know,
awesome announcement. Very happy for your big match.
I know this isn't going to surprise you.
I also politic for Tony Khan,
I dig
and
those
I
pants.
got myself a match with you.
So not at all. It surprised me.
I could use the reps for my big match. Yeah, I bet you could.
I like those pink tights.
I feel like you would wear that to go do your comedy stuff.
I'd wear that to go get groceries.
That's true.
Yep.
All right, guys. Listen, no matter
Come on.
what.
Trip, he's in the little bed.
Yeah.
Here's poor Mallory.
He's such a jerk.
I'm going to have to get him his own little bed.
He's lucky he's somewhat cute.
In professional wrestling in the entire world.
I know.
He's
Such a rude jerk. You're not even, like, your butt is on her bed. Just your butt.
It's hilarious. Malorina.
Elite. Elite.
Good Lord. Look at the size of that.
The romper?
No, I just meant all those people coming out.
Oh, they're going to give Adam Cole his own special pop. I like Kenny's jacket.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I would wear a jacket like that.
I would wear a jacket like that. I feel like that's very black woman.
I feel like the shoes are too much, but the jacket is just right. The mustard shoes is just slightly too much. But that jacket is on point. Now that little romper situation.
He was dressed like a black woman. Like a
Which one? Kenny?
Yeah. I mean, I would wear that whole outfit.
I don't like the shoes.
I mean, I wouldn't wear the jeans.
It's too much yellow.
Kenny Omega's got the style of a black one. I could wear that to church and feel comfortable, like I'm fancy enough.
And in the course of providing that performance, the belts were stolen from us. But don't worry, because guys, we've got a
Doug Stanhope is pissed.
We've got a plan.
Yeah.
We're one step ahead, Kellenbeck.
Tell him, Doug. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I like it.
We got our best friend back! Ladies and gentlemen, the newest
You know what's good, though?
of the elite, Adam Cole!
He doesn't have that stupid bleached blonde mustache.
Oh, God, yeah. That was rough. That was a one-time thing only.
I think it's interesting how he's still using the Undisputed Era / NXT colors.
Adam Cole, baby. I'm still moving, JR. People are a lot longer than me today, by the way. But I'll tell you this. You nailed it, my friend. Adam Cole is definitely top of the heap as far as between those roles.
Chugs is in the house.
Respected followers everywhere. Is that man right there? Adam Cole.
He has kind eyes.
He does. It's amazing what a good heel he is with such kind eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. I definitely see at some point Adam Cole feuding with Kenny Omega. And that's how the Elite break up. I could see the Bucks being with Cole.
But first of all,
His earrings are like a lot.
now I know that you're really close.
What's that?
His earrings are a lot. I'm assuming those are earrings because they look like earrings.
Yeah.
They're so big they could be clip-ons. Like,
If you even look at her the wrong way, I will slap those stupid glasses off your face and whoop your ass. Do you understand me? Now, get out of our ring. Now. Now. You nerd. Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring, nerd.
It's about time this happened.
No, hurry up. Hurry up. Do the
Because Tony
AEW.
Schiavone's friends with Britt Baker. Adam Cole is engaged to Britt Baker.
Let's go.
That's what it's like going on now. I sense the confusion.
oh. I was just like, okay, whatever.
I sense you being like, all right.
Well, I was like, I just thought he was like, okay, he's called him a nerd and kicking him out. Okay, whatever.
Yes. But he made reference to Britt Baker first.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That's the confusion. I was like, what's happening? It's nice. They're engaged. How cute. I thought she was engaged to somebody. Oh, you know who I'm thinking of? Charlotte Flair. That's who I'm thinking of.
She's engaged to Andrade.
Yeah.
Yes. Read a dirt sheet. Jesus. God.
No. No, thank you.
Watch some Wrestle Talk. Jesus. Or some Fightful.
Professional wrestler. And now
I could agree with that.
Now I'm with the very best. Because the Young Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time.
I don't like that Stanhope in the powdered blue.
Kenny Omega
The pink is better.
He looks, much more dapper in pink.
The powder blue feels very the wrong kind of sleazy.
I don't like it with the black either.
Yeah. Maybe if you at least had like some purple or something, like a lavender underneath, maybe it'll feel the right kind of sleazy.
Oh God, and all the way open.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you don't believe me, just wait until next week when I make my in-ring debut here in AEW.
Ooh.
And after I prove to the world how good
I can't wait.
Cole really is, you will all see how elite I really am.
Now, to me, that sounds like a cause for a celebration. And as much as I'd love to celebrate with each and every one
But you
of
know what?
There's one thing that I really, really, really despise.
Now it makes sense on why Christian and Kenny were both wearing black and gold on their trunks.
And at the
Oh, okay.
pay-per-view,
I don't know. I just popped in my head. They were teasing it from the start of their match. Oh, get ready for it. Get ready. That beat's gonna drop. It's so great.
This is definitely a twerkable jam.
Oh, definitely.
If I had butt cheeks, I would give it a go.
It would only help the views. But I would also feel offended.
Yeah. For the sake of my brother, I'll keep the cheeks in.
Thank you.
Could I please have the room here for a second? We need to talk to our new guest. Hey, Brian. No, it's okay. I don't bite. It's just
I don't know what I'd tell Mom if you killed yourself.
Maybe you just make your own separate TikTok and just tag the channel, and we can move on.
You were just the guy that I wanted to speak with. And if you don't mind, I'd love to cut right to brass tacks, okay? Quick question. Do you guys want to see Bryan Danielson fight Kenny Omega?
Of course we do.
Same here.
He looks good.
He's telling me right now it doesn't work like that here. So let me get this straight. You're the greatest wrestler who's ever lived. You talk about how everybody's not on your level. I think you're afraid to take this match because you know that I'm better than you, that I will kick your head in, and that you are not on my level.
I still, Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan sitting. I can't believe this is a thing. LaBelle lock. I love Brandon Cutler. Just start spraying him. And Adam Cole and Daniel Bryan had a banger of a match. Not that long ago.
I like Jungle Boy's leather. But
yeah.
It's not a butt flap because it's not a butt flap.
No.
It's just got fringe on the side.
It's a butt fringe.
Which I fully
That's got leopard
support.
print.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to decide because I really like the green too with the leopard print, but
Oh, poor Cutler.
Did they break his spray? Oh.
No, he's just
Defend yourself.
He's defending. He's filming and defending. I can't wait to see that on BTE.
I really love. Fuck, it's going away again. Young Bucks, that's what it is.
Yes.
I don't know why I have a hard time recalling their name.
I don't know either.
Like, I don't know what it is, but I can never remember Young Bucks. I remember their theme. I know their real names, but I cannot remember Young Bucks for some reason. Save my fucking life. I forgot what I was even going to say about them. Oh, rompers, love them.
Yes.
So ashamed to overpay for this used car. I decided to go undercover.
Yeah, it'd be great if his wore romper gear one day for their match.
Oh, that would be so uncomfortable.
It would be.
God, the crotches, like, I can't even imagine. Like,
but it'd be worth it for the heel heat.
Like, I don't have a penis.
Although I don't know. Honestly, I feel like nothing's gonna match the heel heat that I had for that mustache. Like,
Yeah.
Physically felt like my eyes were being assaulted.
Yeah, it did make you feel like weird. Like,
It
you know,
did.
when like somebody shows you like a picture of a ghost or something, and you're like, you just feel odd and off. Like that was the whole vibe I got from it.
Something
Like,
just
it was
doesn't feel
like,
right. You don't know why you're looking at it.
Yeah, it's like it was almost like,
You can't look at it, but you can't look away. You're kind of like in this.
yeah, you're just like, my God.
That's right, it's changed all that.
It just looked like
Devastating.
peanut butter smeared on his face.
Ugh.
It was flesh
Awful.
colored.
It was a fleshy stash.
It was nasty.
Ugh.
Nothing's grosser than a fleshy stash.
Ugh. It's horrible.
Hair, my health, and my confidence back. Get growing at Nutrafol.com. If you're
Glad it's
someone
gone.
who struggles with mobility,
That is something you break out, yeah, just to like prove a point.
Yeah,
and
like-
then get rid of it.
The nose chain is obnoxious, but that fleshy stash was just. Ugh.
Pretty bad.
Get the #1 selling cane in America with our worry-free 100% money-back guarantee, plus free shipping. Just go to hurricane.com today. Also available at Walmart.
I looked at one of those when from your birthday. I was gonna get you a pimp cane,
Oh my God.
and I was thinking about getting you one of those instead because it'd be funnier.
That's so thoughtful because honestly, I was just like, I'm probably going to need a cane. at some point. That's probably more useful than anything.
Yeah, so I was thinking about getting it for you for last year's birthday podcast for you. So you never know. You might be getting a pimped out hurricane.
God, that would be the best. I would be so excited. God.
Download the Experian app now.
Coming up this week on Rampage,
Ooh, what's that, Mom?
Dynamite 101 against Andre
We're finally gonna see that match.
I have a shit ton of rhinestones. That would look great on a hurricane.
Yeah.
Like, I'm one of those people who's like, oh my God, glitter. And then I buy it and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with rhinestones? Like, what? What?
I think I have an idea for it. I think you'll appreciate it. So just forget about this conversation for now.
Okay. But if you need rhinestones, I have rhinestones.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. September or TV time remaining. Introducing first, from Yokohama, Japan, Dwayne 2.
Murder Grandpa. You know what I appreciate about Justin Roberts? He takes the time to figure out the proper pronunciation of people's names. I couldn't do his job. I can barely say my name correctly.
I would do the research and then I'd go up there and be so nervous about saying it, I'd fuck it up completely.
Horseshoe Tanahashi!
And then too, because like you also have to add the flair, and it would just get fucked up in between both sets. So.
Like Ray Phoenix.
I'd be like, fuck, can we do it again?
Can you cut that and try it again? We're live, bitches. What? Okay, for sounds like, wait a minute, he's not coming to the crowd? I mean, kinda.
I think it's funny that, like, I just feel like so many men have never sang this song with such passion, you know?
Did you see the one where I think Tony Khan made him out? They said Wild Thing, and he got the rights for the Trogs Wild Thing. Not this one. I think somebody had to tell Tony, wrong Wild Thing. I mean, the Trogswell thing was fine enough, but it was a little.
So
A
it
little
was
different.
the less hardcore.
The more hippie one.
Yeah.
Yes. Which was fine enough, but, you know.
Yeah. I had a monkey that sang it with a little heart. I don't feel like that's very Moxley.
Yeah.
But if you want, hire me. I'll come out to it since you already got the rights.
Yeah. And she'll come out and pinch MJF right on the cheeks and go, "What did you do?" Just kill all his heat.
Every single time. I'm gonna go Jewish grandmother on him every single time I see him. I'm gonna bust his balls, ask him if he's eating.
I mean, MJF is Jewish.
Yeah. Maybe I'll be more paired up with him. Maybe that's
Yeah.
just add an annoying girl to just
Like I said, I'm pretty sure you were a Jewish grandmother in your past life.
Yes.
From the Bronx.
Absolutely. Just slugging it away. Standing toe to toe as long as they can. Oh, wow. Pump kick to the face. And then retaliated. Pump kick from Moxwell. And Suzuki laughing at it. Two smash-mouth style athletes for sure. Right in the face. Those paw straps are dangerous and deadly and debilitating. Oh, boy. And I would like that forearm shot to the face. Oh,
I feel like this match is worth a watch, so I might just be zoning out.
It's definitely worth a watch.
Quite a bit. I guess not zoning out so much as tuning in.
Oh, he finally said it. Restaurant quality picture in picture.
Discover a citrus splash of authentic perfection. Introducing hard seltzer inspired by traditional Mexican recipes. Corona hard seltzer.
That might be worth a taste.
Well, we got a podcast based around reviewing booze.
Butterfingers are a candy I never think of, but when I have them, I'm like, they're not bad.
It is. It's very much a.
Like somebody just gives me a small Butterfinger, and I'm just like, yes, Butterfinger.
I can't think of a time I've ever bought a Butterfinger.
Boyfriend eats Butterfingers all the time, and I'm just like, this is really your candy? Like a candy of choice? Like that pops into your head?
Grandma used to buy them a lot.
Yeah.
That's where I'd eat most of my Butterfingers.
She also used to buy paydays. I used to eat the paydays.
Yeah, I get down on paydays. She also would buy those little strawberry candies a lot too. Those grandma got.
Yeah. Mike's mom had a bunch of those. I ate the shit out of them. Not a bad choice for grandma candy.
Oh yeah.
And
those
of course
are
she had the Werthers. She had the ribbon candy.
The ribbon candy, not the best choice.
No.
There's like one flavor in that ribbon candy that's tasty. The rest are terrible.
Or you could start by doing something small.
I don't ever remember which one is the one that tastes good. So I'll take a piece and go, that's disgusting.
Like the green one, the light green one, the lime flavored ribbon.
Yeah.
Candy. I just know that the peppermint was always the one that was left. It was just like the normal peppermint ribbon candy.
Yeah.
But I felt like she would buy it to collect it because it would just sit there and it'd be like, I want sugar. All that's left is the ribbon candy. Grandma, can I have ribbon candy?
Yeah. Because that ribbon candy would sit there forever.
Oh, yes, we did. Seriously? My bad.
You know, honestly, if somebody were to tell me right now, go buy some ribbon candy, I'm not sure I'd know where to go.
Yeah,
to get
like
it.
where do you go to get ribbon candy? I'm
Like-
pretty sure it's a magazine.
Yeah, I feel like, where do you find this?
It finds you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I cannot think of any store I've ever seen ribbon candy in.
Does Candy Craze have ribbon candy?
I've never even seen it there. I bet you that candy shop in Rita's probably has it. If it's still there.
I don't know if it is.
That place was bomb.
I don't know why, but bomb threw me off. I was like, bomb?
They had the best candies.
It might be, because we always try to go down there when we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't been down to Rita's in a while.
No. Well, why would you? Everything was closed.
True.
There's stuff to do in Ruidoso. It's just also I feel like not a lot of stuff to do in Ruidoso.
Hall of Flame burger and the fish tacos.
Yeah, maybe it's just more of our family traditions are the same thing every single time. Like it's rare that we like explore outside of Four Seasons Mall. That area.
Yeah. Well, that is kind of like the main shop destination. I'm not looking to go snowboarding.
No.
Well, you can go snowboarding.
No. I can't be strapped into a fucking like.
We'd have to take you home in pieces. It's like my friend Amanda. She said she was going to go snowboarding, and I said, "Are they going to wrap you in bubble wrap first?"
No, I don't. I've heard of people breaking their legs because like they fall or whatever, and then they're all strapped into the board. No. People die skiing. Can't be bothered.
No guts for you. Oh.
Is it like lightning? Are you sure it's a flame? I would say lightning. He was struck by lightning, and that's what it did to
I
us.
think it's supposed to be fire.
Okay.
I am positive it's
Like
fire.
what is it? Is it Rasengan or whatever? What's the one that Naruto uses that's like got that crackly?
You're the...
Or is that something Sasuke does?
I don't know. I'm more of Kamehameha.
Oh yeah.
Or Spirit Bomb.
I'm more of like a Death Note, like a book that somebody has to write in.
Nobody has any fancy catchphrases before they blow something up.
Yeah.
Kamehameha. Instead, you have. Oh, did I write Minoru Suzuki in my Death Note? Oh shit!
No. So much toilet paper.
I know.
When did that happen? I said this was a match worth watching, and then somehow we started talking about anime. My God.
It happens. You say anime, the world gets excited. Particularly us. I just turned on my Xbox.
I've been in the mood for.
So what's gonna happen next? Is Tanahashi gonna show up?
People.
Because I'm pretty sure when Tony Khan was like, all right, Mox, who do you want your next feud to be? And he said, Japan.
Did he get lost?
Maybe.
A huge crowd here in Cincinnati. We expect going to be a huge crowd next Wednesday night.
I always feel like I'd get fucking lost.
Oh, it's. I think he's just wandering around.
When I saw him, he walked right past me, but I was too short to see him. I just heard everybody going, ah! And I'm 5'9", so there were a lot of tall people. Like,
which is wait, no, you were in Dallas. No, you're in Texas. Well, let's say that's really shocking for this area. No, you weren't in this area. You'd have been good if you were in this area.
I'm pretty good, you know.
If they would have came to like Albuquerque. The little girl's confused. Like, oh, wait, did that just happen?
Like, Moxley would have no reason. Like, I'm past the age of, like, where talking to me would be worth his time. You know? Yeah. Like, he's married, like, whatever. Like, there's no reason for anybody to stop and ever talk to me as far as wrestling goes. Those days are over for me before they even began.
That's true. You reach a certain age, nobody cares.
Yeah.
And we're both in it. Alrighty. Well, that is the end of AEW Dynamite. Join us next week right here on Bottom Class Entertainment. And the podcast shall be up later. I was trying to upload it earlier. Uploading takes forever. But our discussion of AEW and Are They Changing the Universe will be up very shortly right here on Bottom Class Entertainment. So hopefully either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Depends on how long it takes to upload. Because my internet was running at the speed of smell today. We'll see you next time. Join us at twitch.tv/bottomclass. Right there where we do our podcast live. And if you're here on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications, help us grow. We love you guys. And we will see you next time. Peace.